4. Today, I'm going through the mzb-13-gallon-ultra-quiet-air compressor and sharing what stood out to me while using it and checking its specs. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I wish I could show the unit on camera, but I'm running into a technical issue, so you'll see a screencast instead. Still, this should give you a clear sense of what to expect. I start with the main promise of this model, which is the low noise rating. Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases. The brand lists it at about 72 decibels, and that's quieter than a lot of shop compressors in the same size. It's not silent, but it doesn't have that harsh metallic rattle you hear from older or cheaper units. When running tools in a garage, it's easier to work around, and it doesn't feel like you need ear protection just to top off a tank. That said, once it cycles for a long stretch, the tone deepens and becomes a little more noticeable, so the quiet label is not perfect, but it's still better than average. The oil-free pump is convenient because there's no messy upkeep and you don't have to worry about checking levels. It also starts fast in cold weather, which is useful if you keep it in the garage. The trade-off is that oil-free pumps can wear faster when pushed every day. If you run heavy tools non-stop, you might notice heat buildup. For casual or moderate work, it feels fine, but I wouldn't treat it like a commercial machine. The 13-gallon steel tank gives enough reserve to run nailers, fill tires, blow out filters, and handle quick bursts from impact tools. It recovers at a steady pace and hits up to around 115 psi. For bigger sanders or grinders, it struggles, so this is more of a general shop unit than a full production compressor. The tank welds look solid, and the fittings line up cleanly, though some parts feel a bit budget, like the plastic trim around the handle. Portability is decent for its size. The wheels roll smoothly, and the handle is tall enough that you don't have to hunch over. It's still not light, so moving it up steps is annoying, but sliding it across a garage is easy. The layout of the gauges and quick connect is straightforward, and nothing feels hidden or awkward. I like that it doesn't vibrate across the floor, which happens with many mid-size units. One thing to keep in mind is that the startup draw can be high, so if your outlet is already loaded with other tools, it might trip a breaker. Running it on its own outlet is the safer move. The compressor builds pressure reliably, but when it reaches the top of the range, you can feel a tiny pulse through the frame. It's not dangerous, just a sign that the motor is working near its limit. Overall, the mzb-13-gallon model lands in a middle zone. It's quiet enough to be pleasant, strong enough for routine tasks, and simple to maintain. It's not built for heavy industrial work, and some of the materials remind you that it leans toward budget gear, but it handles day-to-day shop needs without drama. If you want something you can turn on without waking the whole house, it makes sense. If this overview helped, hit like and subscribe.